Let's go. Detroit City, banging that jungle music. Homies in the hood flip bundles to it. Make exchanges, deflate for wages. Hustling hard before the Jake engages. They wanna see the apes in cages. We never conversate with agents. Anti-police.
Where are we?
This is St. Andrews Hall, man. It's like, I want to say it's the heartbeat of Detroit hip-hop. It's one of the first venues where people were able to come, get 3 floors of just straight hip-hop. Recently, Paul Rosenberg and Eminem just bought it. So it's like just a historic place, and you definitely couldn't come to Detroit and talk about hip-hop without coming to St. Andrews.
Oh, look who's here.
Milk!
It's the one they gon' get live for in the club, man. Matter of fact, DJ, turn it loud up. Turn it loud up. Hands to the sky. Get 'em out. Call up for help. This shit is fire. Sound alarm. Sound the alarm. Sound alarm. Sound the alarm.
Tell me, where are we right now?
The shelter, you know what I'm saying? The basement part of St. Andrews Hall, where, you know, a lot of the hip-hop took place.
Hands to the sky. Get 'em out. Call up for help. This shit is fire. Sound alarm. Sound the alarm. Sound alarm. Sound the alarm.
I say a lot of Detroit hip-hop history here, man. Then when I was probably this tough, it was down here rapping.
Quick to let them clap like hands to dap. Yeah, so street. Yeah, we do it obese.
Almost every Detroit artist, you know what I'm saying, that's doing their thing, either on a big scale or a small scale, and came through here and rocked at least once, you know what I'm saying?
Detroit not really having many outlets. This was like, you know, it was a church before, but it became a club. But for the hip-hoppers, it still was a church.
You can see it in my eyes, I'm so tense. We have no rules, it's beef.
Yeah, it's dope. I've seen a lot of people get the shit beat out of them right down here, too. 'Cause anything can crack in this place right here, you know. St. Andrews definitely has a lot of blood on the floors.
This is your crew?
Most definitely.
All right, so who we got here? Who's everybody?
Chris Steele, Almighty Dreadnought, representing Fallen Angel. Slaughter the Red Hot Slayer, representing Almighty Dreadnoughts at 313. Alias P-Knuckle, the unknown. Smokey Kingston, 2 skulls, 2 bones.
Johnny Ross, the Bars, Conflict. Mr. Track Institution, X-Fan, Dreadnought.
Cautious and chaotic from the Almighty Dreadnoughts. That's representing, yeah.
That's my crew right there, my posse. Almighty Dreadnoughts, that's what it is.
All right, Guilty. This is the studio.
Yep, Studio 1.
You can take us around, show us what you got.
Most definitely, let's do it.
All right.
This is the actual studio right here. It's my man's Hex Murder right here. My man's Tommy right here. You know what I'm saying? It's the glue that keeps it all together. You know, the engineers make sure everything goes smooth. Of course, Dreadnought's holding it down. I guess I'll show y'all the booth over here.
Yeah. I said my food sits well, but my gun's bulimic. Watch what happens, I'm about to feed it. My cause and effects, dog claws in your neck. Walk tall with a tech paw. More niggas sets till you talk with respect.
Let's talk about Dilla and his influence and connection to you guys.
Just being around him and just with his guidance and just his sound, you know what I'm saying? It challenged you to try to do something different, to like challenge yourself. So I would be a fool, or it would be dishonest to say that he didn't influence what I do.
I'm just glad I got a chance to work with him, you know what I'm saying? So he had the biggest influence on what I'm doing right now, more than anybody. Like I say, I don't know if I'd be even doing beats right now. I never heard Dilla's music.
I think about him every day, you know what I'm saying? I thank him every day, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, I just appreciate I was able to work with him, and, you know, I actually dedicate my whole career to Dilla, you know what I'm saying? I scream Dilla till it's over.
Turn the beat up.
So where are we right now?
We're in one of the spots I dig at here in Detroit called Record Collective. So right now, we over here in the soul section. Say the Gladys Knight, Nitty Gritty, that's the name of that record right there. And Valerie Simpson, Marvin Gaye. That's what I got so far. I'm about to have more than that in a minute.
When you come to the record store, typically how many records do you walk out with?
Usually I walk out with at least about 15, at least, to about 15 to 20 records, you know what I'm saying? I'll be in the record store from like 2 to 3 hours just sitting here listening to everything, man, until I come hear those samples that I want to mess with, and then that's our record shop.
And a fight go with that. He said, you with me, you gonna smell my cologne. How gangster is that line? Told him, oh, he couldn't scratch off a lottery ticket. You couldn't mix a drink, motherfucker.
So where are we? What is Alvin's?
You know, this is like just a hip hop spot, you know, that we frequent. We still do shows here quite a bit. We just wanted to make it a point to bring y'all to all the places that do support, you know, Detroit hip hop.
Like I say, it's only a handful of spots that, like artists like me, Guilt, you know, underground dudes that can go to and perform and showcase what they're doing, you know what I'm saying?
Why is it that there aren't so many places hospitable to hip hop here?
I don't think they like the type of crowd it might bring, you know what I'm saying? You know, I guess it's potential for, you know, violence or anything to erupt. I mean, I can understand where they're coming from, but at the same time, those are places I don't consider, you know, that have hip hop's best interest in mind. So, you know, for the venues that do, you know, that's who we with. You know, everybody that says something about Detroit, they'll say, you know, 8 Mile naturally, just thinking about the street.
Take me to 8 Mile. Where's 8 Mile?
But in reality, you know, 7 Mile was really like that street. People would just like cruise. It'd be girls in cars. You get at the gas station and talk shit. Everything would be lovely till somebody get to shooting, then everybody go home. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is.
Getting riches. Getting riches.
We're on top of Northern Lights roof. Where is everything in the city?
Downtown Detroit is definitely, you know, down that way. You know what I'm saying? It's one of the best places for Detroit hip hop. You have Northern Lights, Alvin's, St. Andrews, all of those towards down that way. You know, it's home, man. You know, it might not look like much to a lot of people that might be looking at it right now, but you know, it's all we know.
Great city.
Yeah, it's
Great ass city.
yeah. You didn't say great, you said great.
I said great, yeah. Color great.
But it's a great city too. A lot of great people here in Detroit, man. It's home and it's what we know. We love it. You know, couldn't pick a better place to come from. It builds character, and, you know, I'm thankful for it every day.